This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. I'm here today with my son Jacob, and we're going to review a few targets from Hips. The first target we're going to shoot, and the reason why I've got Jacob with me, is we're going to shoot this zombie youth target from Hips. This is made out of the Hips original Ethafoam, and you can see on here it's got a nice tough target here, target face with a zombie on it. It's got 4 push pins on this thing. Real easy to put together. It comes to you with staples in this, and you just push these push pins in here to keep your target on. And it's got these rods right here pushed into the top, and you just take them off of the top, slide them in the side, and they work as legs for this target. Now we're going to be shooting this with Jacob's bow. Jacob's got a little Bear Scout, and I'm going to be shooting it with my recurve bow too. I got about a 45-pound recurve, and this one has the human zombie on it, but the one Darren showed me at the show, some prototype. I don't know if this is the prototype or if this is a production model, but the ones Darren showed me at the ATA show in January were of animals. He had bear, deer, several other ones like that. So this comes in a wide variety of different forms to shoot at. So we're going to step back here and have a little fun with that and let Jacob shoot that. The other one we're going to shoot is this one right here, and this is the Hips 12-pack target. This is a nice, small, portable target for compounds and crossbows, traditional bows, field points, broadheads, just a little bit of everything with this. It's got a nice compact size to it, and what I'm going to use this for, and I believe what it was designed for, is for taking it with you, and just a kind of a take and go target. It's easy. You can see it's 12 inches by 12 inches, and it's a nice thick with several layers of that Ethafoam in here and then shrink wrapped around it. So it's a nice target you can take with you to deer camp. You can take it with you to when you're going hunting on trips and stuff like that, which is going to be real useful for me. If I take a trip, I like to just shoot my bow a little bit after driving, you know, several hundred miles, make sure nothing's got moved, make sure nothing's bumped. I can take it, I can just toss this out and I can shoot it. And I'm going to be shooting with this Destroyer 350 here, which may be off camera for you guys, but it's a fast bow, and I've got it set up for speed. So we're going to be shooting with the Destroyer 350, and one of the ways that this does so well is when you set it on the ground like this, when the bow hits it, it's going to move, and it's going to absorb some of that energy by the movement. So we're going to step back here, we're going to shoot this zombie target real quick and just have some fun with it, and then we're going to break out the Destroyer and shoot this 12-pack target as well.
Ready, camera? I hit him.
You hit him.
With this?
There you go, perfect shot.
Whoa.
Right between the eyes.
He's gonna.
There you go, that's another good shot.
Right in the nose.
Right in the nose. Okay, so Jacob shot this target now about 10 times with his little bow. And one of the things I like about it is Jacob I want him to shoot close because he doesn't hardly pull his bow back very far. But a lot of the targets, if he does that, it'll hit the target and it'll bounce back. So I'm scared it's going to bounce back and hit him, you know. With this target, he shot about 10 times, and every one of the arrows have went into the target nice and stayed there. So you don't have to worry about them hitting, bouncing back, or hitting and falling down and then breaking the arrow with another one. So I'm going to break out my recurve now and see if it can stop my recurve. So you can see there, I'm shooting about a 45-pound recurve with an Easton full metal jacket, and I'm getting good penetration on it, but still, this isn't really what this target's designed for. You know, it's designed for kids. So, but my main thing with the recurve was how is it going to stop a little bit faster bow than Jacob's, and it stops it just fine. You know, granted this is a new target and not one that's been shot out, but it does stop my recurve fine, so it will handle a little bit higher weight bows than just Jacob's little 10-pounder. So 45-pound recurve. You know, I had that much of the arrow sticking through, but it will stop a little bit faster bow with no problem. Like I said, I really like it because it didn't bounce back. You know, didn't put Jacob in danger for him to be able to shoot it. So the zombie youth target is going to be a blast for the kids to shoot. You know, I really like the animal silhouettes, and the zombie fad seems to be the thing here going around recently. Seems like everybody's got a zombie target of some kind. So this is a cool one to play with your kids with, and some people say, well, you don't want to expose that to your kids, you know, to scare them, but Jacob's not scared of zombies at all. To him, they're a plaything, they're a toy. So it's not like it's a scary thing when he can go out and actually shoot it and play around with it. It becomes a fun thing for him. So Jacob's not scared of zombies in the least. This is going to be shot with a Destroyer 350. And my setup is 60 pounds. I'm shooting about a 350 grain arrow, and I'm shooting about 290 to 295 feet per second. So this bow is pretty fast. Alright, so you can see there, I didn't get very good penetration on this thing, even with that Destroyer. Got about that far with the bow that's shooting about 300 feet per second, so a little less than half of the arrow in there. And you can see in the video how it just jumped around for me. So I like that aspect of it, you know, jump around, absorb the energy, and probably ain't smart to shoot more than a couple arrows into it like that, because you get crossing, you may smack the carbon, but I wanted to shoot a couple into there like that and see how it shot. Arrow removal is not bad, you know. Small target, pretty tight, pretty dense foam, absorbs energy pretty well, and overall it's going to make a great, just a throw and go target. You know, pick it up, take it with you, and it's going to shoot fantastic. And it's going to, all my hips targets, I've still got some hips targets at the house from, I'm still shooting ones from 2 years ago, and I've still got one from 3 years ago that I shoot my recurve at. It's too chewed up from broadheads now to shoot my compound bow at, but I still do shoot recurves at it. And I've still got the other 2 targets that I reviewed for hips, and I'm still shooting them. The one at my house right now is set up is the X2 with the bear on it. So, and I'm still shooting it. I shoot it about every day. So you got to get good longevity from a hips target. This one, you know, is going to be great for deer camp, or like I said, when you're traveling, just take it with you, toss it out there, shoot a couple arrows into it, and make sure that this thing's on. You know, you can do that when you're shooting, when you're traveling for hunting. I do a little bit of traveling for 3D, you know. Normally they got a range set up, but I've been to a few where they didn't have practice range set up. So you can take this with you, kick it out there, and shoot whatever you want to out of your recurve, your compound, your crossbow, field points, or broadheads, either one. So that's the 12-pack from Hips, and it's a nice, lightweight, small, portable target. And if it stops this bow, you know, at 300 feet per second that well, I'm pretty sure it's going to stop just about anything out there and do it well. So you can check this out at Hips Targets. I'm a big believer in Hips Targets. I've been shooting it for years, and like I said, I still got most of them out there that I've owned, and most of them are still in really good shape. So check this out. We'll put a link to Hips website right down here in the description of this video. And for more product reviews, how-to videos, you can check out our website, ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching this video.